Good morning, and welcome to our Live at the Boutique here at Knitique Yarns and KnitiqueYarns.com. It is Fabulous Friday, and I think I clicked all the correct buttons now to be live for you guys. I'm on the right screen. I'm there now. Woohoo!
Okay.
Oh, I'll take what I can get. You know, technology is exhausting. And thank you, Kathy, for pointing that out so that I did not go on forever before I realized I was not on Facebook correctly. I was not on as Knitique, which was not going to help anyone find beautiful new yarns. So today for Fabulous Friday, we have two summer yarns that are perfect for the hot weather that we are having. I don't know about the rest of the country and the world, but we have triple digits planned here for the next 3 days. Today included, so we need to start knitting lots of summer projects. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. So let's dive right into talking about our grand prize, which I have stacked up in one nice, neat little collection. We have 4 skeins of the Linen Whisper, which is a 100% linen DK weight yarn that you can only get here. We have the colorway Fawn and the colorway Moss, so a soft tan and a sagey green. There is enough here that you could use both colors to do the beautiful Sportay cowl, which is a Fibonacci stripe sequence, which just means you're changing how many rows of each color you're doing as you go, but it's still just knit a row, purl a row. Then if you want to use the colors individually, you could do Fishnets with one of them, which is this beautiful mesh lace cowl. And then you could do the other color in SIlverpoint, which is this fun elongated cable on a background with the garter ridges and then the garter in between, so it makes these fun little blocks in between. Then we have all of the bonus goodies. We have the Less People, More Dogs socks, the rainbow of locking stitch markers, that there are 144 pieces in this box. We do have these in stock, so if you're like, oh, I need that, and I cannot wait to find out if I'm the grand prize winner, just search stitch markers on our website. You will find them.
Also, when I post it later on the collectif and put the grand prize listing, all of these items have a link within that same listing.
You're awesome. Then last but not least, we have 4 wool dryer balls. I use these all the time. I literally have not bought dryer sheets in as many years as I have owned dryer balls, and they just make it the best way to do laundry. No chemicals, it dries faster, and it saves you a lot of money not buying all those dryer sheets. And if you want your laundry to smell good, drip some essential oils on the dryer balls every once in a while, and then that fragrance will dissipate into your laundry a little bit. So if you want lavender for your sheets and towels, you could do that. If you want lemon for your garments because it's nice and fresh and bright, you could do lemon. I would probably get different sets of dryer balls for different flavors because
I was just thinking that.
Lemon and lavender would actually probably go nicely together, but depending on the fragrances you're picking, that could get a little weird.
And whose laundry you're doing, because not everybody likes the same scent.
Yeah, I mean, if you do the boys' laundry in lavender, they're probably going to complain at you.
How much are the dryer balls? If you search dryer balls, they should come up, but Anna's checking.
$14.99. And these are, I will say, because I've of course, seen dryer balls lots of places. These are bigger than most of the ones that you get. So
they are, yeah.
Being that they're wool, slowly but surely over time, and very slowly, because I've had the same dryer balls for 10 years, they do start to shrink a little bit. So the bigger ones will last you longer than the little ones. So go big or go home. Except for it's for your home, so that's weird.
Wait, talk about the bag.
Oh, yeah, I got distracted. So then All of the goodies of your grand prize will be contained in this fabulous canvas tote bag that was gifted to us by Dream and Color, and it even tells you where it came from. So you always remember where your new favorite knitting bag came from. And how you get entered into the grand prize drawing is every time you make a purchase, whether it's here in person in the boutique, online at knitikeyarns.com, and even over the phone with us. Every time you check out gets you an entry, and it's cumulative. So the more times you spoil yourself, the more entries you're going to get to potentially win that amazing prize. Oh yeah, see, Sharon said she uses a drop of lavender on her dryer balls. It's not enough, like, when I pull my sheets out of the closet a month from now when I switch to that set of sheets again, because, you know, you rotate sheets all the time. So I'm assuming I'm not the only one who has more than one set.
Nope.
But by the time you pull them back out, you're not like, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. Like, it's just subtle. It keeps it from having that stale, it's sat in your linen closet for a month vibe. Gonna go with vibe.
Yeah.
All right. Daily prize. So we do give away a daily prize every day we go live, which is Tuesday through Saturday. So we give away lots of little kits. This is our plain Jane and Jack hat, which is just a simple hat with the square corner decreases. And we have paired it with a skein of Remix Chunky. We do carry regular Remix in the boutique. You could double strand it to give you the gauge for plain Jane and Jack. But it is a 100% recycled yarn that is nylon, cotton, acrylic, silk, and linen. Somehow they magically chop all the fibers and blend them back together again, and I don't really understand how that's possible, but it's awesome. And how you get entered into the daily drawing is interacting with the video. So if you react on a computer, do it slowly because Facebook is picky. Then you'll get 1 entry per reaction. If you comment on the video, then you're going to get 5 entries per comment. And then if you share the video to your friends, to your stories, wherever you share, just go back to that day's video and comment shared to and where. And then you will get 11 entries per share. Thank you, everyone, because I've seen a couple posts about my yellow outfit. I love sunflowers. So I think partially because they were like the only flower that fits within a Montana growing season. But I love sunflowers. So it was like, it's summer. We need all the sunshiny yellow. Alright, so after you've collected all of your entries for the video, they go into the next day's drawing. And we'll click this handy button to see who our winner is.
Joyce Hellman, congratulations. You and Melanie should come visit us, but if you can't, next time you make a purchase, let us know in the notes that you have a prize, and we will include it in your shipment. Quick look at our little mouse ear stitch stoppers. That's hard to say. Remember, folks, these are kind of a one and done, so if you want to collect them, get them quick, because they are selling out.
Yep, we're out of elephants.
Yep, a couple of our new styles are gone already. Didn't we just do those yesterday?
Yep. We sold one of every color of alpaca to someone last night. Like, they're going.
Take a quick look at them just to refresh everybody. We'll get some black kitty cats, and we got blue and pink hats, and some flamingos. Just a few of the sheep left. There's our little alpacas and butterflies and the mouse ears. That's all we have. We got some colors of the alpacas. Butterflies have colors too, I think. Oh, only the blue left. Get them quick. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I pinned. Well, yes, I'm ready.
Yay.
I'm all pinned up.
Yes.
All right, that was terrible. We'll take my license
I
to
got-
walk away now. Susan, you're gonna have to do it.
No. Please, no.
She's like, I have not had enough coffee for that. You stop. Okay, so we are talking about 2 different amazing cotton yarns for you guys this morning. This first one is Ella Ray Impressionist. It is 229 yards per skein of cotton, viscose, and a skosh of linen. It is a DK weight. And this is a beautiful self-striping yarn. This first color is color number 105, Bouquet of Sunflowers.
Oh,
I did
there
not
you
pick
go.
that on purpose, but it's fitting. But with the pretty golden yellows and the orchid pinks, the denim blue, the lavender, like really pretty soft springy palette on this one.
This one just has everything.
Right? Actually, if you want to show them, that top up there is done out of this color. So you guys can see it is a self-striping, so the colors are going to shift quickly depending on what you're working on. Obviously, a sweater is going to shift more quickly than like a scarf because you're going to have a lot more stitches. But I thought this morning, why not have some fun with the yarns and pair them together, because Damask, which is a 100% linen, is also a DK weight and comes in these beautiful tonal colors to where you can do 2 color projects with this yarn. Because, oh, why not?
That would be really fun. I hadn't thought of putting the 2 together.
I mean, I have definitely like combos that can go together of a lot of options. That one goes with everything, so we'll do that one last.
Multiple choices.
But let me show you a couple projects first, because I have lots of fun projects that will pair beautifully with 2 colors. I think the first 2 are my favorites. So if you want a quicker knit, you could do Rimrock by Laura Ayler. You're only going to need 1 skein of each color, and you could actually make a couple of these cowls, or I feel like you could keep going and turn it into a shawl. I feel like it has the ability to just
I think so.
repeat the patterning, because it's basically done flat, and she just has a little button, so you don't even have to show it together. Sew it together. I've called you Shuzhen for too long,
Yeah.
and now I can't say S's. I have to stop it. But this is mosaic knitting at its finest, because these look like fancy tiles. Each section is a little different, so I feel like you could just repeat these 3 patterns if you wanted to make it bigger. You could do it with or without fringe. You just basically, if you don't want fringe, skip the eyelet row of yarn over knit 2 togethers.
That's clever.
Right, like she made it easy to figure out where to space your fringe. No guesswork required, but
Yeah.
it is super cute with the fringe. But if you're not a fringe person, that's easy. You just don't do it. And this is, anything by Laura Ayler is a good pattern. Like, this might have to go on my to knit list because it's super cute. Then if you prefer a summer top, I really like this Lillian Stripes, because it's not really a cardigan. Those are slip stitches up the middle to make the ridge,
Sneaky.
and just buttons sewn on to make it look like a cardigan. Very easy, simple top-down V-neck, kind of the square sleeves. Oh, this person picked up and added ribbing to
Oh, I
theirs.
like that. That's pretty.
This person left the buttons off. So it's like you can kind of do whatever you want. But I think it'd be really fun to do the background, your semi-solid color of the Damask, and then do your skinny stripes in the Impressionist, because you'll get those quick color changes throughout your stripes. And that one has sizes from a 39¼ to a 59. And that may also have to go on my to knit list. This is the problem with link ninjaing, is I can't knit them all even though I want to. Alright, I'm going to transition these 2 colors of Impressionist 105 and Damask 8 Key Lime Pie, because there's lots more options that we can do. If you're a sunset palette, 107 Sunset near Arbonne is the orchid pinks, magenta, crimson, pumpkin orange, and then these little highlights, like this is a good spot, of like that sunflower or marigold yellow. So it looks amazing with Damask in color 2 Citron, because you've got that beautiful marigold, but then this kind of springy green and more of a brassy bronze, so that you're getting that mixture of the yellows, but it pulls out the yellow tones in this one versus getting lost if you were to do like a red or an orange with that one. So you still get really good contrast between those two. I went a little nuts on the patterns this morning, so.
All right.
But wait, there's more. Oops. Don't fight me, computer. Oh, I lost my link.
Uh-oh. Quick little pan over these 4 while Anna finds her link. Because sometimes they do disappear on us. You're like, oh, I didn't mean to click that button.
Mm-hmm. Well, Control-Z and Control-C and Control-V are right next to each other. So
They are.
If you miss and click the wrong button, then you lose your link, apparently. It doesn't save it, even though you didn't have anything highlighted.
Yeah, I have run into that. Oh, how pretty.
So this is a really cute shawl by Chic and Regal Knits. This is Wildly Chic with, I love this pattern. They look like bubbles almost, because they've got little rounded edges, but it's just 2 colors with different stitch patterns. You've got eyelets, stripes, this really fun chain link pattern, 1 little row of mosaic, some eyelets, stripes, mosaic in a slightly different sequence, the chain again, and then bind off. That's a good, this one shows the details really, really well. But it'd be really fun. I would do the orange on this one, out of the Impressionist, the self-striping, and then where the turquoise is in the semi-solid, so that it really makes all those transitions pop nicely. And this one, you might need 1 damask and 2 of the other one, just because the yardage is slightly different, because you need about 600 yards total. Then we have another really cute top. This one is knit sideways, the Color Burst Tee. What I like about this one being knit sideways is that you get vertical stripes instead of horizontal stripes. So you're doing the sides in your solid and then the middle section in your self-striping.
That's really fun.
And then you have this cute little drop stitch detail on the edge, which is going to prevent it from being roly-poly, so you don't have to go back and pick up any edging. It's like the Clapatee meets a Simple Tee.
Right.
You've got that cute little drop stitch detail on the shoulders too. And then you can pick up and knit a little sleeve like they did, or if you like your sleeves a little shorter, you could just do the little garter edge and call it a day. But this one is from size 34 to 70. Let's see if she gives the yardage breakdown. Okay, yeah, so if you were doing your solid as the damask, you would need, oh, here we go. No, that's total yardage. 4 times 130, so 2 skeins of damask to 3 skeins of damask is all. And then really 1 to 2, like the yardage is about the same on their contrast color, so 1 to 2 of the Impressionist.
Nice.
That's not bad at all. Not for a whole top.
And very cute. I like the stripes.
I like the vertical stripes. It's very flattering. And it's a fun way to get to play with a pretty color.
One of the sweaters that I did finish was side to side, so I do enjoy that sideways knitting.
Right? Susan finished a sweater.
Eons ago. That might have
Maybe
been
there's a
before you.
couple I have.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and my girlfriend has another one because I didn't like it, but I knit it.
So funny.
It's not that I didn't like it. She loved it more than I did, so.
Okay. Look at this
That's
Impressionist.
so pretty.
This is color 101, Crowd at the Seashore. It's got emerald and jade greens, a little lemon yellow, some persimmon, brick red, a little navy. So this one, the pop of color from using the orange color 9 Tiger Lily, it just makes it so bright and cheerful to use that one. There was a rabbit hole situation with the blinks this morning, so I'm going to have to do like a pairing and then 2 patterns, and then a pairing and 2 patterns, or I'm not going to get them all.
Okay.
All right, so then we have the Highness Cowl, which is by Sweater Freak. It's just this really pretty color work pattern of 2 colors, and it's all going to be like slip stitches. But you can see the direction of the design changes halfway through, so it makes it look super intricate.
It looks like it matches her sweater pattern. You know that one, the yellow with the brown?
Does she have a sweater?
I think it's her. Is it? Okay.
If it's the one I'm picturing, it's a different designer, but
very
maybe
similar.
The wrong thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
oh,
here's
that's
somebody
pretty.
did it with a self-striping and a solid, and they even did it where they did the ribbing opposite on either edge still, so that you get that striping at the top and bottom. But it's just a really fun, simple pattern. Only going to need 1 skein each of your colors, and you could even make it bigger if you wanted, like cast on more stitches and make it longer. That's probably what I'd do, is make it longer and not so tall. Then we have Seeking Solace by Susan Ashcroft.
How do I not know that one?
I don't know. I think we've featured her cowl before, because she has a Seeking Solace cowl, but here's a whole shawl of it.
I gotta go.
No. Sit, stay. Sit, stay. Hold the camera, please. But really beautiful detail on the edge. I want somebody to have, maybe. So you can kind of see the fancy detail carries along as you go through the whole shawl, and then you do it all the way across at the end. So you get that border all the way around. And this one is probably 1 and 1 would do it. Maybe 1 and 2. 330 yards each. Yeah, so do 1 and 2. 1 Damask and 2 Impressionist.
The name of that shawl is?
Seeking Solace. I do like doing 2 at a time, because I can also remember where I'm at.
Oh, yes.
Alright, then we have a really pretty combo for the green people and kind of the purple people. This is color 102 Water Lilies. It has a really pretty plum color on a background of lime and lemon and spring green and emerald green. So that one I paired with this beautiful stone gray, number 4 Stormy Sky, so that it's all about the pretty greens.
Got some highs and lows in this one.
Yeah, all of the Damask are a little bit tonal, so they're like super subtly variegated, so they're still going to show stitch pattern nicely. Like, these are just going to place so well together, and I have a feeling I got to get the door.
Okay, while she does that, I want to see this color with that one. If you like green, that's a super fun combo. Excuse me. Here come more boxes. Oh, I know what that one is. I can't show you guys the box, but it's pretty big. Quick look at these again, because Anna didn't leave them on it or anything I could share with you guys.
Sorry.
That's okay.
UPS's timing is not always perfect. I should have left you with the mouse, because then you could have snagged the next 2 patterns. But
ooh, look at that.
We have the Plumeria tank, which is just easy stripes with a little ribbing on the edges. So what I'd probably do is everywhere that's the blue, the damask, your semi-solid, and then the white, the self-striping, just so that you don't have crazy striping on your armholes. I appreciate that it's nice and wide in the back, so you don't have to worry about straps showing that you don't want to show.
The armhole looks a good depth also.
Yeah, I think it's actually like, let's see, on her. Tiny bit low for me.
Yeah.
I'd probably start the increase shaping here like an inch sooner so that I could have it up just an inch higher. I don't want it all the way up in there, but I don't want anything showing that shouldn't be showing. So I'd probably adjust it a little bit to my comfort, but this one has a whole range of sizes that all happen to be in centimeters. So let's see if she tells us down here anywhere. No. Well, you'll have to use a centimeters to inches calculator on this one, but it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 sizes. Okay, your size is in there somewhere.
I think that gets everybody. Because, wow.
Right? Like, whew, that covers all the bases. Like, I feel like she went all the way small and all the way not small. Which I appreciate, because sometimes they leave people out on either end. And they just do, like, the average. I'm like, but there are people that are below and above average, okay? Include all of us. We all want cute tops. Then we have the Denim Chill Shawl, which is just stockinette stripes and then seed stitch stripes. I cannot talk today.
You did that one good. That's really pretty. It's so simple, too, but really nice.
Like, plain and then texture, and then plain and then texture. And it's just enough to keep you from that I'm so bored stage. And I love this that they did the seed stitch where you change colors, so you get like this little blended line, so it almost looks like it's blurred together. And this one you could easily get away with 1 skein each or 1 and 2, just because if you want it 50-50. But this is a very easy to stock anywhere kind of project. Alright, I've got another combo, and then more patterns, and then a color that goes with all of them, so I saved it for last. This cord is trying to kill me.
That's not good.
We got a charger cord back here that is misbehaving. Alright, then we have in Impressionist 103, the dance class with the coppers and bronzes and the golds, and then this beautiful, like, emerald green and bright teal. I paired that one with color 1 Herb Garden in Damask so that it brings out the darker greens.
Darla, are you watching?
Oh yeah, where's Darla? This is a Darla color.
Yes. I have to play. This one's trying to escape.
Oh, that would be fun. That really changes the color.
Yeah.
That's what's really fun about stuff like this, is you really get to play with, like, what does it look like if I put this color with it? And if you have a color that you're like, okay, I loved that, but I want to see it with orange or green or gray, like, comment it. If I see the comment, I will switch them out and show you guys whatever you want, basically, because I love playing with color. Please give me excuses to play with color. Right, couple more projects. Oops, not that one. That one already.
Oop. She's still linking. I moved too fast.
That's because I accidentally didn't close out of one,
Yep.
so I had it again. But okay, if you have little peeps to knit for, look at this sweater. It's so cute. The Xanadu cardigan. It's got, it's just slip stitches and stripes. Like, it's nothing hard. This kid is totally like Everly vibes. Like, I'm cute and I know it. Take my picture. Like, I feel like that would totally be her. Like, I'm sassy. They did 2 solids. You can do it as a vest.
How fun.
But just this really cute, simple stitch pattern. And it's an adorable sweater that goes from a 3 months to a 9-year-old size.
Nice.
Then we have the Adept Cowl, which looks like mosaic knitting, but it's actually Fair It's just because they only did one row of the color and then they did a whole row of the solid that it gives it that kind of mosaic tile look. You can see their color contrast really wasn't enough, so that's why I've kind of put the color combos together to where we're very high contrast and very little color overlap, because then if you do color work like this, you still get this level of effect. Because you don't want to do all that work and then not see 20 rows of it. Like that's sad. I would be sad. And one skein each of your two colors is going to work for that one. Alright, wait. There's one. Because the last color of Impressionist goes with everything. This is color 108 Versailles. You've got crimson, you've got denim, sunshine yellow, there's a rusty orange in there, there's some violet, there's some emerald, like there's a whole rainbow in there, but in a more sedate way than just bam rainbow. But you can see, put some dark green with it to pull out the greens, put some orange with it.
Whoa, that's pretty.
Right, this is why I had to save this one for last. Put a brighter green with it.
Ooh.
That makes it look more like a garden of flowers. Trying to put them back with what they went with. Put some gray with it. See, I'm already losing what they went with.
Yeah.
I really like this because all the colors are really going to pop with the gray.
I want to see that one.
Right? Put the yellow with it.
Wow. I think the orange is still my favorite, but it definitely goes with everything. Oh, look at that.
Right? Like there's no going wrong with this one. It goes with everything, which is why I saved it for last because, hold on, I'm going to rotate it to where the tags are not all in the way.
There we go.
Almost make them all fit pretty well.
You did.
For a family portrait. And I have a couple more cute patterns because I couldn't stop this morning. Could not stop myself. Alright, we have this super cute morning ritual top, which hers is cropped, but you can easily make it not cropped. You just knit longer, but it's got this really cute colorwork detail in the middle. They look like tints.
A little bit, yeah, or mountains with reflections.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's even better. But just this really cute design that I think I would do the solid at the top and then the color, the self-striping at the bottom. And then I probably would not do the contrast on the sleeves so that you're not getting miscellaneous colors different places. But that one is sized from, let's see if she puts the measurements. Yep, 38.5 to 76.75. So again, someone who's nice enough to cover all the bases. And what I tend to do for making it longer, like in this case you would look at color 2, which is the bottom color, is I look at like 2 sizes up to add length for my yardage so that I make sure I'm giving myself good wiggle room, since we don't know how much more yardage it takes. So just give yourself plenty of wiggle room, and then you're good to make it nice and long to your desired length. But yeah, I really like this one. And then last but not least, for the crocheters, this super fun tote, the Rose City tote, I think would be fabulous to do like the self-striping on this square and the solid on this square, and then the self-striping on the square on the right, and then the solid on the square above it. So it's like a checkerboard.
That's fun.
And then I would probably do the semi-solid for the handle.
See, I'd totally do the colorful one for the handle.
Yeah, see, and that's where you get to play with it.
Yeah.
Like, go crazy, do whatever you want. But that would just leave you the ability to mix and match the colors however you wanted, which I think is super fun. All right, that is all of the things, all of the yarn, all of the patterns. So let me link the calendar for you guys, and then we'll go talk about some upcoming classes. Because as promised, we did put out a couple more.
Oh, yes we did. Karen, you came after I left.
Oh, yes, she did. And then she left before you came back to the computer, so you guys totally were like ships in the night.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I love the way that one's hanging.
Right, that was Karen.
That's awesome.
Okay, so coming up on Saturday, oops, I don't have them on my list. Well, I'll have to go over there and tell them. Okay. I don't actually have to be standing here for you to show them. Now that
well, this is true.
So on Saturday, July 15th, we're doing Knitmas number 3, the Rippling Stitches Cowl. This one is the in-person session. On Tuesday, July 18th, we'll do the Zoom session. But we're going to teach you how to do the beautiful feather and fan stitch pattern. And it takes about 200 yards of worsted weight yarn. Our sample is in the coordinating color for Silky Twist that is under the Inspirations Club collection currently. Then we have on Friday, July 21st, the It's All in the Lace cowl. This one is a little bit of a pre-work of doing the garter stitch section at the top so that in class we can teach you how to do the lace, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't need us to teach you how to garter stitch. And that one is DK weight, which means you could use the yarns that we featured today. It'd be really pretty to do Impressionist as the garter stitch and Damask as the lace, so that the lace really is nice and crisp. Then we have, for our crocheters, the Stop Short Crochet Cowl on Friday, July 29th. This one is faux short rows. They look like short rows, but there are no short rows. It's beautiful rippling lines that are all created by changing up what stitches you do. So we will teach you how to do the stitches and how to keep count of where you switched and all that good stuff. That one is 3 colors of worsted weight yarn. I would use Rios, because Rios is amazing. And then we have, right next to it, the Defying Physics Crochet Cowl.
Nope, wrong name.
What?
This one's Defying Physics.
Oh,
this one.
Okay. The red, kind of vermilion colored one is Defying Physics. Sorry, this one is a knit one. I mixed myself up over here. That is a stitch where you're like, wait a minute, how do I decrease entirely across a row and then increase entirely across the next row? And it's not a scrunchy mess. And it has the beautiful bandana cowl shaping as well, so that you're getting to learn 2 techniques, the stitch pattern and the cowboy cowl shaping. Then, this is the crochet one, the Basic Broom Stitch Crochet Cowl. On Tuesday, August 8th, this is the fun one, because you get to do a stitch that looks like a drop stitch in knitting, but it is actually done by working your stitch around a double pointed needle. And I did mine with 1 skein of a sport weight yarn like Cosette, and then beaded silk and sequins, because beaded silk and sequins, no justification required there. So that is it for upcoming classes. So now we have to talk about what we are wearing. So let me pop those links in real quick for you guys. It is weird to talk about the classes from all the way over here, though.
It is.
And I don't know why I mix myself up on the pattern names.
Because we have a lot of things in our heads.
That's true. Alright, so I am wearing one of Jen Lucas's patterns called Wedgewood. It is a crescent shawl. I've got it hooked up with my little braided scarf cuff in the slate gray. Mine's very well loved. I've had it for a while. And then you have this beautiful shallow crescent shawl with the lace detail on the edge. And then short rows to fill in the middle.
How have I not done this one?
I don't know, because I know you also have this book that it was out of. I think it's available individually too now. Oh no, you still have to find the book, but it should be on
What is the book?
pretty much everywhere. Soft yarn shawls, 15 lacy knitted shawl patterns. 99% sure that everywhere that sells books, you know, like bookstores type sells books, will have that book still, because it's an amazing book. And if not, I know you can still get it from the publisher because it's linked on Ravelry. But I love crescent shawls because you can easily kind of just cowboy cowl them and move on with your day. You don't have to think about how to wear it. Then we'll show you guys what Susan is wearing, and you guys will be shocked at what color it is. Whoa. Give you one last pass at the beautiful combinations of Impressionist and Damask.
Okay, everybody guess what color it is.
I know, I was waiting to see if anybody said anything, but ta-da!
It's purple, because I do purple everything. This one is 2 colors, and mosaic, and boomerang.
And a little lace.
And all the things.
This is a Casapinka, so it's a never get bored.
And I think the mesh changes right towards the end.
It does.
Yeah.
It's got like 3. You've got this bigger section, and then this
you're
diagonal section, and then this garter diagonal section going the other way. So really, it's a never get bored with all these different stitches. 2 colors. Fingering weight.
You could do it out of this.
Oh yeah, just bump up your needle size.
Yeah.
Get maybe 100 extra yards from what the pattern said to give yourself some wiggle room, and you'll just have a bigger shawl. Shawls have limited rules because gauge isn't really an essential with shawls. They're going to just keep going. Alright, you guys, that's going to be it. We have the casting on class coming up here in 13 minutes on Zoom, and then we have our All Skills class from 12 to 2 today, and then we'll see you guys again live tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Bye.